I'm going to be tier listing the Overwatch 2 characters after about 21 hours of gameplay. Now, I want to preface that this is not based on, I guess, like how good the characters are or how useful they are. This is purely for my playstyle. So you can disagree and you can comment and, you know, have some discourse, but do not take these to heart. This is purely my opinion, not simply just how good they actually are based on the character. This is just how much I enjoy playing them. And for reference, I have 21 hours played, basically an hour in arcade, which I don't really know exactly what all that was, 19 hours in unranked, and then these are my characters. So Pharah, I love Pharah. I switch to her when I'm having trouble as a damage and I need to, you know, try and help the team a little bit more. Baptiste is by far my favorite healer. He is so much fun to play as support. Zenyatta, I'm not really a huge fan of. I don't know why he's so high. I think I've just tried him the most out of all the other characters. And I will be doing an updated version once I played every character a certain amount of times. So that's all that. And yes, I have the battle pass because I wanted Ramatra. So there's that. Now I have no clue how this is organized. This is not my tier list. If you want, you can just go to this link or something. I don't know. I know it's called Overwatch 2 Heroes and then something including Kiriko. And I'll do Ramatra last and I'll just edit it in when I'm done. D.Va. I have to say D.Va is not a character I necessarily enjoy. I know she's good. I can't get her to be as broken as all the ones we fight. I can't hit the ult. So I'm going to say wouldn't hate playing her. Because I don't hate her. I can't figure her out to make her broken, but there are other tanks I prefer playing over her. Her dash is pretty fun. I wish I could get more kills with it. It's really hard to control, too. Her rockets aren't bad. I've noticed that when someone's not being healed, it really shreds them. And then her shield is, I mean, it's a shield thing. But overall, I wouldn't hate playing her. I even try to play her sometimes, but I haven't really found her to be a top tank for me. Zenyatta. Now Zenyatta, I know I said I didn't really like him when I was looking at my profile, but sometimes he can be fun. Sometimes he can do goated damage, even as a solo. He can't really solo tanks, but he can solo some damages. He can easily solo support fights. He's not my favorite healer, though. He's not my favorite support. So he's going to play them for fun, because I will swap to him every once in a while if I want to, but he's not someone I can just guarantee a win with like I can with Baptiste. His attacks are fun. I'm not really good at the right-click charge all the balls and hit the 5 or whatever it shoots. But I like to think that I'm decent with the damaging orb and singular orbs. Another problem I have with him is he just doesn't feel like he's a good healer sometimes. Sometimes I'll throw the healing orb and it just does not heal like many other characters can. Especially him and Lucio are the two healers I'm not a huge fan of because I feel like I can't control how much I'm healing my team. Like, it all depends on how much damage they're taking. Like, I can throw the healing orb, I can be healing on Lucio, but it's just never enough when they're truly getting damaged. But then with Baptiste, I have 3 different abilities healing. Moira's got insane healing, plus that orb. Even Bridget's kind of decent. She can spam her heals and then put up a shield and kind of play as a tank with him. Mercy's Mercy. He just doesn't feel like that fun of a support in the healing aspect. Okay, Bastion. I think it's safe to say Bastion is super fun for me. I love the point and shoot. I love the fact that his little turret mode is just like a free ultimate every 10 seconds or whatever the cooldown is. It's way too strong. His ultimate, I played against someone today who thought his ultimate was bad. I mean, it's not the best, but like, it's pretty strong and it can do a lot of damage. It's like, if you target the healers, you could probably kill them. I really like him overall. I really don't have anything to complain about him. Winston. I hate Winston. My first time playing the game, I thought I'd be good at tanks. So for the first few games against AI, I chose tanks. Now granted, I didn't have the healing to back me up, but goddamn, do I hate how close range all of the tanks are. Besides Orisa, Ramatra, and maybe Sigma, the tanks aren't good at like close range or at long range damage. And I don't want to sit on the point getting shot from afar or having to push too far to get damage. Now, Winston might change in the future. Winston I don't mind, actually. Well, I do not like him. But I feel like in the future, if I get some more experience with him, maybe learn a little bit more about how to play him, that I could like him. His attack, his regular attack is pretty decent. I think he might have a charged attack, which, you know, that could always be good. But his jump thing's pretty interesting. I immediately learned how to do the jump and go straight up and do different directions and all the stuff I wanted to. And maybe it's because I haven't played him with healers. I haven't played with true healers that weren't presumably new players like myself. Winston, for now, I'm going to say I won't play because I do dislike him. I definitely, you know, he's not a character that I don't hate. Like, I have a lot of gripes about this guy. But in the future, maybe. But considering the fact I have Ramatra and Orisa and Roadhog as the tanks I like, I really don't need to like him. Because those guys are decently strong, and I know how to play them fairly well. McCree. I love McCree. I had so much fun playing as McCree. I did decent. The only thing I don't like is his ult. How broken it is, just not for me. Like, I can't get that thing to be broken to save my life. Literally. I have died so many times or died because I didn't kill the enemies at all. And I know that the circle shrinks and it creates the skull for a headshot, blah, blah, blah. I know how the ult works. It's just I either use it in the wrong situations or somehow it just doesn't work for me. But I'll have teammates, I have like 2 to 4 teammates dying to McCree ults because they don't understand how it works. Meanwhile, I use it and the tank absorbs all the damage and all the healers that should be getting one-shot headshot barely get scratched, and then everyone's full health again because the Kiriko and Mercy, Pocket Mercy, are just alive, sucking off their tank. But I digress. McCree is fun. I can hit decent headshots with him, I've noticed. His sticky bomb's broken. I've died way too many times to it. Yeah, I love McCree. Sigma. Sigma I don't have enough experience with, at least as. I fought a decent bit. Qzqrz has played him a few times. I don't really know what to say about him. I definitely don't have enough experience to say he's bad, because I really don't think he is. I'm just going to say don't play, don't hate. Qzqrz has been playing him a lot recently, so I didn't really have time to play him, but I honestly don't care enough to play him yet. Obviously, I'm going to have to, but I have a lot of damages I want to play, so I'm probably going to do those guys first. Widowmaker. Widowmaker, I thought Widowmaker was going to be my character. I thought I was going to be popping headies, putting them in the phase, Call of Duty sniping montage. Like, I thought I was going to be popping off with her. And let me tell you, I can't do shit with her. I can hit a few headshots. I can easily fight other Widowmakers, just lining up a headshot. I hate having to wait for it to charge the headshot, like one-shot headshot damage. I always find myself getting instantly shot the second I miss a shot or try to charge up a new shot. So I wouldn't say I play her for fun, but I wouldn't hate playing her. Her ult's kind of boring too. Now, I know I said Orisa is one of my favorite tanks, but to be honest, she's a character I don't play for fun, but I definitely play her. I'm just going to say play her for fun, because I don't know. She's strong. I like her abilities. I can cycle them like I'm playing a Nara from Paladins. She's really tanky for being a tank. I don't know. She's just a solid character, and just the fact that she is long range makes her one of my more favorites, but I wouldn't say she's on the tier with Bastion, McCree, because I also don't enjoy playing tanks too much. Baptiste, easy S. All of his healing's insane. Not always going to be, clutch healing, but just considering the fact you can throw a deployable heal, you can do your radius heal that heals yourself. You can do the blast, like the grenade launcher heals. He's got a lot of options for healing. His ultimate, it's hit or miss. I've had it work really well in cases for healing and just spamming heals on my teammates fighting in front of it. Fighting sometimes Zenyatta's and Moiras try to fight me and 1v1 me, and I do half their health in one burst of my gun through the wall. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not that great, sometimes it's not that useful. But overall, Baptiste is crazy. His jump's kind of pointless for certain maps, but he is by far my favorite healer. He is the healer I will gladly play. I hate support, but I will play him. Now, Ashe. Ashe will probably play for fun until I can get my aim with her better. I've played her a decent bit. She's pretty fun, but I just feel like there are some characters I can just easily aim with better. And they are more rewarding for me and give me a better chance at winning. Bob's pretty broken. Sometimes it's not as broken as when I fight it, but sometimes it can clutch, kill the healers, decent damage on some people. I love her grenade. I really like spamming the dynamite and burning people, and her flint knock is cool as long as you don't try and flint knock a tank away from you and then hit yourself off the cliff, which I totally have not done a few times. Genji's going and wouldn't hate playing him because I've been trying to play him. Can't make him good. I don't understand how people can do the dash attack, hit a shuriken, and get the dash attack back. Like, I feel like someone, like, these people are playing with builds that I can't play. Like, I just don't get it. I also haven't looked into how to do it, but I feel like once I figure that out, I can probably do much better at Genji. But, like, I'll hit shurikens after dashing, and I won't get the dash back, and it's very confusing. His block is really annoying. He's really annoying to fight against. He's just not a character I enjoy playing yet. So wouldn't hate playing him for now, because I need to learn him. Sojourn's an easy S. She's just the point-and-shoot character. Railgun's pretty good, especially when you get headshots on the healers and 1v1ing other Sojourns and soldiers. She has her slide jump, which is pretty crazy, like insanely good. Her ultimate's kind of but for being just a damage that just has a rifle, it's not bad. And you can kind of chunk away damage on certain characters with it. It's not the worst. Oh yeah, she's got that little ball thing she shoots, which is pretty decent actually. I don't mind it. But yeah, I love playing her. She's fun damage to just kind of play as every once in a while. Yeah, Zarya. I've played Zarya like probably one time and then I died and gave up. I just don't like her playstyle. It's really annoying and not fun. But I've played against a few that kind of make her seem better than she is. But for now, she's at the same tier as Winston. If I play her more, maybe I'll like him. I don't know. Junker Queen. I hate Junker Queen. I tried playing her a few times. She's just not fun. And I like Roadhog. I like Roadhog shotgun. But the fact that Roadhog can hook someone towards them, boom, one tap, 203 damage spaz, pump him from Fortnite. That makes him so much better than Junker Queen. But like, Roadhog's abilities keep him alive. Junker Queen's abilities do 40 damage that gets instantly healed and then you die. I feel like I can never get close with her gun. The blade's skill, so I can't hit that. And her shout thing's just kind of Like I don't like playing her. I don't think her abilities are that great. And she's another instance of a close-range character that I just don't enjoy playing. Moira, play for fun. She's not my favorite. I haven't made her broken as the people I play against that use her yet. She's still good. I just need to learn how to manage my healing a little bit better. And maybe she'll top Baptiste, but Baptiste doesn't have to worry about healing too much because he can just simply reload. But he's still got 13 shots regardless, so Moira's here. Her going into shadow form and then jumping is pretty fun. Her damage is insanely good. There are so many games where my damage and healing is even. It's like 4,000, 4,000, and we win easily. But yeah, Moira's pretty fun. Not my favorite yet, but she's, of course, someone I will switch to every once in a while. Mercy's Mercy. I don't like playing her, but you can't say Mercy's bad. Actually, wait, no. Don't play, don't hate. Because it's Mercy, you can't hate her. Mercy is like the best healer. I just don't enjoy playing her because I want to survive. And I hate playing healer. So if I'm going to play healer, I'm going to kind of mitigate my hate with damage, which is why I like Baptiste. But yeah, so Mercy's going in C tier. May's an easy S. Mei is probably my favorite damage at the moment. Based on the characters I've played, I have dominated with her. She has either my highest or second highest damage overall. I pop off with her ult. I'm good at managing the freezing ability and the wall. Like, I'm really good at managing my abilities to keep myself alive in a pickle. I'm not one of those losers that cubes, and then the second I get out of the cube, wall. I try and use my wall so I can get my cube back on cooldown. Or I say cube as in when she freezes herself. But I try and wall off entrances. I don't really use the wall like most do. At least not that I've played against. Most people try and just use it to be annoying and block off weird angles. Overall, Mei is just really fun. Managing her range is a little bit hard because you feel like you should be hitting them, but you're not hitting them yet. And they're backing up, damaging you while you're walking forward, not damaging them. But I can't say she's bad. I love playing Mei. Hanzo right now for me, I don't play. Honestly, I despise Hanzo. I really cannot hit shots with him. It takes too much to hit a shot for me. I haven't played him my 5 games yet either, so I haven't really even tried to playing him too much. I just can't enjoy him. I try playing him. I fight one person, and I can't hit a shot, and I just give up. Now, Kiriko I don't own, but based on what I assume, I'd probably say I wouldn't hate playing her. I get 1-shot or 2-shot headshot all the time by her kunai. And her healing, from what I can tell, is pretty good. Her ultimate's pretty cool. She can teleport away, which is really annoying when you're trying to pick her off as Reaper. And then she has that one, like, buff thing, which is pretty good. So overall, I think she's good. I wouldn't hate playing her. I just haven't played her. Lucio for now is in don't play, don't hate. Qzqrz is really good at Lucio. I just don't like playing healers where I can't manage my healing output. Like, yeah, you can increase it with that one bump up the tunes or whatever the hell it's called. But I can't enjoy him, and I don't care about learning his movement. I'd rather just shoot, and his shooting's not the best. I know it can be good. It's just so slow, I don't care enough to try it either. If I need to, I'll play Lucio, but most likely, I will not. Reaper, I'd say wouldn't hate playing him. I'm not as good as most with him, but my first game, I kind of popped off. Like, he's really easy to play. If you can just not get killed by all 5 enemies at once, he's a super easy character. Like, he heals himself, you just teleport and play like a little bitch running away the second you get shot or get low. But he's really fun to pick off healers with, and sometimes you can snag like a Zenyatta because their ego makes them want to fight you. The only healer I have trouble fighting is Moira just because she heals herself. And maybe Lucio because of the movement. But he's pretty good overall. Ana, I haven't finished all my games as Ana. I know her splash thing's pretty fun to use. Sleep pistol's pretty decent. Her damage is decent. I just don't like trying to heal with her gun. But overall, from the little bits I've played her, I do kind of enjoy playing her. Not really much else to say. Okay, her ult is kind of weird, but sometimes it can be useful. Yeah, I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I haven't enjoyed her. She's pretty fun. Soldier's easy. It's an easy S and an easy character. You just point and shoot. You hit your tri-blast spinny thing, and it pretty much explodes any 200 health character you're 1v1ing. His healing's really good, actually. If you can get around a corner and like kind of play safe and still heal while taking pop shots, he's pretty good. The sprinting's good because you can get around fast, fight fast, do all sorts of things, and his ultimate's solid. Pretty easy. I got a dope skin from him from the Battle Pass of Season 2. So yeah, I love playing him. Junkrat, wouldn't hate playing. The little bit I played, not too bad. Once I start playing him consistently, I'll definitely learn how to use his attacks better. I know his C4 is pretty cracked. And his ultimate, I've gotten a decent amount of kills with, so yeah, he's decent. He's just not someone I find fun yet. Symmetra isn't someone I love. Her turrets apparently got buffed, which is pretty cool. I just got a skin from the Battle Pass, which is pretty cool. I don't really like her range. I feel like it should be a little bit longer. Maybe the entire length of the beam and just get higher damage. Like, it should have major damage drop off. But I feel like it should still be at least able to damage because it's just a continuous laser. Her portal is pretty fun. I can use it to get out of sticky situations, kind of like a Reaper teleport. Her ultimate's just kind of I don't really care for her ultimate, but she's someone that I definitely can see myself playing based on the few times I have played her. Tracers don't play, don't hate. I have done my 5 games as her. I thought she was cool, and then I tried fighting with her, and I can't kill anyone. She just does such little damage. I can manage her movement pretty well. I can get away from tanks pretty well. It's just I don't find myself killing with her as much as I can with like any character in the tiers above her. She's just not someone I enjoy playing, even after playing her a decent bit. Wrecking Ball, I wouldn't hate playing. I also need to play him. He's goofy. but I think he can be fun. Not really much to say. He's just kind of, his ult's just that cluster bomb that's pretty cool, and he just kind of shoots and grapples, and he seems fun. I don't know how good he'll be. Roadhog is an easy yes for me. I love Roadhog. I love solo fighting as Roadhog. I can heal myself. I can hook the healers towards me, one pump them in the head. His ultimate's decent. It shreds D.Vas pretty well when they don't have healers. You can shred the low health guys pretty well, and just the knockback in general is good. Overall, I say I really like him, and he's the one character that's close range that I can actually have fun with, because with healers pocketing you and his hook, you can make the fight not long range. So that's one good thing. And I can heal if I'm getting pestered at long range. Reinhardt is a character I haven't played much of, but the few times I have played him, he's been pretty strong. I wouldn't hate playing him. I need healers with me to try and actually do well with him. I put myself in so many danger situations playing him that it's so hard to live without healers. But he is pretty fun, and his ultimate is really good. So at the moment, wouldn't hate playing him. He might move up to the same tier as Orisa, as long as it's not on like an open map. Pharah's the character I played the most. Simple, just fly around, shredding everyone, predicting all your rockets perfectly, blasting people. The ultimate's the only thing that's a little annoying because you don't get guaranteed kills with it because you can get easily shredded. It's really fun pestering tanks from a height that they can't even reach, especially even Roadhog's chain. But she's pretty cool. I love playing as her. She's the first character I truly kind of mained and enjoyed. Echo, wouldn't hate playing because I haven't tried her yet. I haven't tried her at all, but she seems pretty strong. I'll probably enjoy playing her. Sombra, don't play, don't hate. I can't even pick off healers with her sometimes. Like, it's very frustrating. Sometimes I get shot while I'm completely invisible, and it's really annoying how people can see me when I should not be visible in the slightest. And sometimes hacking the healers and then shooting them makes no difference in a fight at all, besides the fact that then I die. And her EMP isn't bad. It's mainly good for getting everyone low, so that the healers have to then try and scramble to heal, and the rest of my team can kill while they're healing, and then the tank's not preoccupied. Bridget, I actually like Bridget. Bridget's pretty fun. She's probably my least favorite out of the healers I like, but I have fun sometimes with her. I like that she can hit multiple enemies. I can kind of 1v1 other healers really well. And all of her abilities are fairly good. I just wish her healing was a tiny bit better. Like, if you really stacked your healing, I wish it was, like, instant. Or maybe the cooldown was a little bit better. I don't know. I just feel like the healing that she does isn't always the best. Torbjorn, wouldn't hate playing. I don't play him. I haven't played him yet. I know he can be strong. His turrets are kind of hard to manage. But fighting them, there's a lot of good Torbjorn players, and so he might be good. I don't think I'll care enough to repair turrets, but I don't know. His attack isn't bad. I just haven't tried him enough to truly get a feel for him to say he's fun. And Doomfist, I would say, is the same. I've seen insanely good Doomfist players, and I would love to shred like they do and slam and stuff like that. It's really easy to die when you jump away from your healers. Not from my experience as a Doomfist, but from my experience as a healer. Playing Baptiste and having my teammate jump over a building and have walls in between us, I can't heal you. But I feel like if I learn him a little bit, I could get decent with him. Not the best, not better than my other tanks, but I feel like I could do fairly well with him. And yeah, so that's my Overwatch 2 tier list. And if I had to rearrange it a little bit, but yeah, so this is the final tier list. You can share your thoughts down below. You can disagree very easily. I'm sure a lot of people will, but this is just my experience with less than 24 hours of playing. This is like my 5th day playing the game. So far, these are my thoughts on the Overwatch 2 characters. Not much else to say, so thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, comment your opinions, whether you agree or disagree. Tips, tricks, help me, because I haven't put any time into researching anything about this game at all yet. So yeah, that's the final tier list. Thanks for watching.